It's staggering. AI's growth, the rapid growth threatens energy industry, economy, and the climate. Haley Zaremba via Oil Price reports AI's rapid growth threatens the stability of the energy industry, the economy, and climate due to its high energy consumption. The tech sector's decarbonization goals are challenged by AI's power demands, with Google reporting a 48% increase in carbon emissions over the last 5 years. Can you imagine? AI and electric vehicles are expected to add significant electricity demands to the U.S. grid, potentially leading to energy shortages and increased energy bills. The growth of artificial intelligence has come on so strong and so fast that it threatens to destabilize the energy industry, the economy, and the climate. Last week, Google stated that its carbon emissions have skyrocketed by a whopping 48% over the last 5 years. AI-powered services involve considerably more computer power, and also that means electricity, the standard online activity prompting a series of warnings about the technology's environmental impact, BBC reports. Indeed, a recent study from scientists at Cornell University finds that generative AI systems like ChatGPT use up to 33 times more energy than computers running task-specific software. And furthermore, each AI-powered internet query consumes about 10 times more energy than traditional internet searches. This runaway increase in power consumption as AI picks up speed poses a direct threat to the tech sector's ability to make good on its decarbonization promises, while Google has not budged from its net zero by 2030 goals. The company has admitted that as we further integrate AI into our products, reducing emissions may be challenging. Together, the global AI sector is expected to be responsible for 3.5% of the world's electricity consumption by 2030. In the United States, data centers alone could consume a whopping 9% of electricity generated by 2030. That represents a twofold increase of current levels, and that punishes growth rate that will have major implications for national energy security, not to mention the economy. When you look at the numbers, it's staggering. Jason Shaw, chairman of Georgia Public Service Commission, an electricity regulator, told Washington Post, "It makes you scratch your head and wonder how we ended up in this situation. How were the projections that far off? This has created a challenge like we've never seen before." Together, AI and electric vehicles are expected to add 290 terawatt hours of electricity demand to the United States energy grid by the end of the decade, according to projections by Rystad Energy. By 2030, these two sectors alone will consume an equivalent amount of energy to the entire nation of Turkey, the world's 18th largest economy. All this means that the country has to add a whole lot of energy production capacity at a breakneck pace, or the United States risks running out of energy altogether. This growth is a race against time to expand power generation without overwhelming electricity systems to the point of stress, Rystad said. And the American public can expect to bear a whole lot of that burden in the form of ballooning energy bills. Furthermore, there's nothing that the average consumer can do to stop it, as it's not a consumer behavior issue so much as it is a tech sector issue. Electricity prices are already on the rise, and growth rates are not going to slow down anytime soon, according to projections from Bank of America Institute, a think tank that crunches proprietary data to provide economic insights. In the bigger picture, industry insiders have warned that if the nation can't produce enough energy to keep up with these ballooning demands, they risk hindering economic growth. No one is more aware of this power crunch than big tech. CNBC reports that heavy hitters like Amazon, Alphabet, Microsoft, and Meta are all begging for increasing energy as they continue to add data centers to the grid, often at the gigawatt of electricity a pop, And in order to fill this massive and increasing supply gap, many tech bigwigs are calling for an increase in nuclear energy deployment and nuclear fusion research, as it's a proven zero-carbon technology capable of producing large volumes of baseload power, avoiding many of the technological bureaucratic pitfalls associated with renewables. The reality, however, is that no single power source can save the United States from the crushing weight of its own technological ambitions. Feeding the insatiable hunger of AI and EVs, electric vehicles, and related sectors will likely require additional extraction and exploration of fossil fuels in a business as usual scenario, and this is a huge problem. However, AI could be the solution as well as the problem. It could be employed in smart grids to ensure efficiency and reduce emissions. However, this would require restraint that the tech sector is not exactly famous for. The Department of Energy has warned that this approach could cause more harm than good if applied naively. And this is by Haley Zaremba via Oil Price on Zero Hedge. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Finally, support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.